Hi, I'm Jared Kingery.
And I'm Steve Sanchez.
This is our special guest, Steve Sanchez. Cyber Bob is on assignment, and Steve is a loyal viewer of Adventure Lunch, and asked if he could come along someday.
Yeah, I didn't even think they would respond. I thought it was just a joke. Like, let's see how many people we can...
We get like 5 emails total a week, so we were going to respond. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a teacher at Lanier High School, and I teach restaurant management, I teach nutrition, and I also teach teacher education. So I kind of wanted to use this as a learning experience, and also to show my students, you know, hey, there's opportunities out there. All you got to do is just, you know, check them out, try them out.
Right. Cool. Very cool. So you picked out this restaurant.
Yes.
Not very far from Lanier High School.
Not far at all.
This is our restaurant this week was Gallo Pizzeria.
Gallo
Pizzeria. That's my Cyber Bob coming out of me. He called this Gallo. He didn't know that Gallo meant rooster, by the way.
Rooster.
This is at 164 Castroville Road at Southwest 21st Street, in the heart of the West Side, really, right?
Yes, yes. The real West Side.
The real West Side.
Yes. Are we going to do that part of the segment? I forgot my map. We were supposed to bring a map, remember?
That was your homework, and you forgot to bring a map.
There you go.
As a teacher, you forgot your homework.
All right, so can I get makeup work? Extra credit?
We'll put it in later. Put it in post. We'll do it in post.
All right.
Anyway, when you walk inside the door, this is what it looks like. Very diner style, I guess you would say.
The checkers.
The checkers. We came to find out this building has a lot of history. We'll come to that in a second. If you want to show them the menu here. We've got our next shot here is of the actual menu. There we go. There you go. That's cool. You're learning.
Yeah.
It's like
Slowly but surely.
it's not like a mirror. This is the menu. Quite an assortment of pizzas. You can go ahead and put that down there. You don't need to hold on to that. Quite an assortment of pizza and calzones, salads.
Pizza, calzones, salads. They had pizza rolls, just anything that you'd expect from a pizza place.
And if you remember, about a month or two ago, we had owner Jeremiah Mac McMillan on San Antonio Living as one of our group pig deals. And he had a very famous segment where he fed Alana. He nearly destroyed Alana with a
ghost pepper, ghost chili pepper.
With the Diablo pizza. Anyway, we have a video clip here.
Excuse me. It was a Molino, El Gallo Molino, that's where we got our name from, which was a family, my wife's family had for 30 years, and barbacoa, ojos, sesos, you name it, and fresh tortillas. I mean, this building has got a lot of history, a lot of life in it.
It's a little history of the building. It started life as the Ritz Drive-In, spent a lot of time as other things. If you're from San Antonio and spent any time on the west side, you probably remember this building. And I wish we could have run the whole interview we had with Mac, because he's such a character.
Yeah, definitely.
A guy that really has come in as an outsider to the west side. It was a family restaurant and his wife's family. But has come in and really tried to do right by the community. He's
embraced it. He's embraced the community. I mean, I stayed afterwards and I was out there talking with him for a little bit, and people were passed by and they'd honk, and, you know, hey, like he'd been living there the whole time. You know, he did say that his wife's family was from there, but he fits right in. You know, it's not a square peg in a round hole. It's just
he's not a franchise coming in to I guess, gentrify the neighborhood, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
He's coming in and he's there all the time. He hires local kids. In fact, the
Lanier, yeah, he has some Lanier students there. And in fact, when I first walked in, I saw one of my old Lanier students, and I was saying, hey, how's it going? I didn't even know. Where's your boss? Is he here? Oh no, I'm running it, sir. I mean, as a teacher, that's amazing. He's 2 years out of Lanier, and he's running the place by himself. And that was great.
His name was Angel. And,
yes, Angel.
And Mac also spoke of wanting to sort of forward his career. He wanted him out of the restaurant, not because he's a bad employee, but because he wants him to move on. He wants him to start his own career. And it's a fantastic way to treat, you know, maybe some people that wouldn't be given a chance at a restaurant elsewhere, you know, maybe they've had some troubles in the past.
Giving him an opportunity, you know, and it was funny how he put it, because he's like, well, I'm not going to have you spending the whole time, you know, flipping pizzas and making pizzas. It's like,
he's like, it's not a career.
Isn't that what you do?
Right, exactly. And speaking of character, on the walls there are these paintings that are left over from the days of the Molina. painted by actually Mac's father-in-law.
Yes.
And the gentleman in the middle is a neighbor. I can't remember what he said his name was. But we're not supposed to ask what he does.
Yeah, you just kind of leave him alone.
He's the
you
neighbor.
know, wave, treat him with respect, and that's about
Right.
all you do.
And this painting totally
Mesmerized.
Mesmerized Cyber Bob. I don't know what's going on here. It's a chicken of some sort. There's a rooster chicken theme because it's Gallo Pizzeria.
It's almost like a Rorschach test a little bit. You know, you kind of find what you know.
John upstairs called it a chicken by way of Salvador Dali.
Yeah.
Which I can sort of see.
Definitely, yeah.
Another thing, again, he's not here. We're talking about him a lot. Cyber Bob, his friggin' bottled sodas. He was just obsessed with Malibu Shack not having bottled sodas, and they had bottled sodas, and he was so pleased, so pleased. And they have canned sodas too, if you like. So
Iced tea, of course.
Iced tea. You can get a 2-liter bottle and sort of share it with the family. You know, Big Red.
Big Red, Sunkissed, Hawaiian Punch,
right.
You know, all the good stuff, all the good stuff.
Anyway, and you started off with a salad.
Yeah, I had to, you know, my nutrition. Oh, where am I?
Over here.
I'm totally off. Okay, there we go.
Just find your face. That's how it happens.
Your face. No, it's hideous. Yeah, just because I'm the nutrition teacher and my kids would just, my students would totally tear me up if I did not at least have something healthy. You know, I
You came on Adventure Lunch hoping for healthy food. I think you probably misjudged us a little bit.
No, I wasn't hoping for healthy, but I at least had to say I had a salad.
You had to be the healthy one of the three of us. What salad was that?
That was the Greek salad.
The Greek salad.
Yes.
Oh yeah, of course, the Greek salad, all the olives and.
Beautiful salad, wonderful taste, you know, except that I got accused of being a fascist because I'm one of those people that doesn't like cucumbers, but I like pickles.
See, I don't like cucumbers either, but I like pickles. My girlfriend likes to snack on cucumbers.
Can't do it.
Just like she's eating chips. And I don't know, I'm a little more patient, I guess, and I can wait for it to become a pickle.
Yeah, patience.
So
that's it. I think that's a good
it's patience
analogy.
for a pickle.
Patience for a pickle.
It's very alliterative. Anyway, first pizza we ordered a bunch of
smaller pizzas, you know, kind of like a flight, a pizza flight.
Oh, that's a good term for it. And these are so cheap, by the way. $2.
Yeah,
$2 for a personal pan pizza.
Yeah.
Nate, $2, Nate. $2.
The cameraman's gonna leave right now because it's like $2 pizzas.
$2, Nate. This was recommended by Angel. This is the all meat, and I loved this one. This was really great.
I think that was my favorite.
Ham, pepperoni, sausage, tomatoes, other stuff.
And the ham wasn't Canadian bacon or anything. It was actually cubed ham.
This is like your leftover Easter ham chopped up and put on a pizza. Our second pizza here was the La Suprema. This has red onions, black olives, pepperoni, Italian sausage, mushroom and bell pepper on salsa Italiano. Has a little bit of a spice to it. And as you're well aware, if you watch the show so often, I don't like spicy foods. And we'll get to a mega spicy food here in a minute.
Yeah.
But this one, it had just a nice tangy flavor to it. It was really interesting.
This is not your Pizza Hut Supreme Pizza.
Right.
I mean, the vegetables, everything was vibrant. I mean, it had great flavor, wasn't soggy. It was just a perfect Supreme Pizza.
And the dough is really interesting. It's really light, but kind of
it has a nice doughy consistency, but it's not overwhelming, and there's no grease. It's not like a pan. It's not like a pan pizza.
It's not like when you get pizza and you're like, oh man, I really feel like you start reevaluating your life.
Yeah, definitely.
Pizza. And this is what you ordered. This is the margarita.
Pizza margarita.
Mexican margarita.
Gotta have it.
And it's not spelled the traditional margarita pizza way. It's spelled like a margarita, like the beverage. Fresh tomato, garnished with dried basil, and served on a salsa Italiano. So a little bit of a spice to it, different than your normal margarita pizza. Also, our last pizza we ordered 4 pizzas between the three of us.
Yeah.
And like I said, $2 a piece. Here, we can come out to, there we go. That's cool. Anyway, this is what I ordered. The one I picked from the lineup is the Gallo Pizza, the signature pizza. This is chicken, spinach, sliced tomatoes with salsa mexicana, or mexicana, I don't know. How do I say that?
Yeah, salsa mexicana.
Mexicana. Served with salsa verde. I didn't get that on the side.
Yeah, we didn't get the salsa.
This was really good. Normally I pick off the basil leaves like that because it looks weird. But this I left on. This was really good. Another one, interesting sauce. Not your typical pizza sauce.
The tomatoes were fresh. They were juicy. I mean, they almost melted in your mouth because they were a little bit caramelized on the top. Yeah, it was just a really good version of like a Mediterranean pizza, maybe?
I guess so.
With the chicken and the... I don't think it had a different cheese, did it?
No, no, it's normal cheese. And the one we didn't get, the one that I'm most interested in that we didn't get, is the chanchi pizza with avocado chunks, black olives, red onions on a spicy bean sauce. And that sounds delicious. We had 4 pizzas already.
Yeah, and I had to go back to work, and the beans, you know, I was just, you know,
yeah,
I was a little worried.
And you and Cyber, Mac brought us out a sample of, this is the ghost pepper here.
The killer, the
ghost pepper. Manila. This is the one that Homer Simpson ate and had hallucinations about. How was it? It didn't seem to affect either of you too much.
It didn't affect Cyber Bob. It didn't affect him that well. But with me, I mean, the flavor was there. It was a little distinctly acidic, a little tangy. But then it just takes over your whole mouth. I mean, it's like, you know,
you wanted some milk.
Overthrow the regime. Yeah, I wanted some milk. All I had was iced tea. I think my student came back and refilled my iced tea about 4 or 5 times. It was crazy.
And this is one of the ingredients on the Diablo, which, like I said, we saw Alana eat and just get wrecked by. It's self-described by Mac as being just stupid.
Yes.
Because it's just stupid hot. Has diced habanero, jalapeno, ghost pepper, and Diablo sauce. And I think there was another pepper in there that he mentioned. I think he said it had 4 peppers, but this only lists a few. So there's even more peppers.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, the ones you have to write out a will before you eat.
Yeah, and when the chef comes back and taking off a pair of gloves after he brings you something that he's serving you, you might want to be a little worried.
It's so dangerous that he can't breathe it. Like,
yeah.
And they have, it's a very community-oriented place. They had a bunch of T-shirts hanging in the window. Very Austin-y design, I should say. My favorite part of this is made by a hippie commune down the street.
Yeah.
This is, for real, made by hippies. They do these one at a time.
Real silk screening?
Real silk screening.
Yeah.
It's a cool design. We all got one.
I got 2 because I posted one. I put one up in my classroom.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
I put one up, and every student, sir, what's that from? What's Gallo? Really? Really?
They say what's
Lanier?
Gallo? Lanier?
Yes, I don't know.
It's acceptable, like, if you go to the northwest side to say Gallo, because it looks like Gallo.
Yeah, Alamo Heights, if they would have said that, maybe. But.
Yeah, Alamo Heights. And another note, Mac will deliver. They will deliver pizzas 25 cents a mile anywhere in San Antonio.
Yes.
So you don't have to go to the west side. I recommend it, because if you, let's just say it's not.
You get the full ambiance if you go. And it's not as bad as you think.
It's not as bad as you think.
It's not as scary as you think.
You didn't think we were coming because we were running a little late. You thought we got scared away.
I got there early, and I was waiting there. I was waiting, and I was like, I kind of looked around a little bit, and then I remembered what these 2 gentlemen looked like. And how white were they? What are the odds that they're coming to Castroville Road down here on the west?
I grew up around here. Bob's from Ohio. So he's a totally different story.
Yeah.
But there's not a part of town that I'm afraid to go to. I just didn't. I didn't know where we were going.
Yeah.
And it is a very different vibe.
Yes, definitely.
But it's not a bad vibe, I would say. You know, if you don't go in expecting.
If you don't go in with that bias, if you don't go in with that stigma, you know, like, oh, what's going on, you know. Just because you see somebody waiting at the bus stop, actually taking the bus, you know, it's okay.
People do ride the bus.
Yeah,
people don't just ride the bus to Fiesta.
Yeah.
They will ride the bus for real. And you know, for real, we saw a bunch of cool places we wanted to try for Adventure Lunch, like the Malt House.
Mm-hmm. Malt House.
There was another one. I can't remember what. Anyway, a bunch of cool real old school.
Ray's, was it Ray's? Did you pass by Ray's? Tacos.
Another old school, just old school. That's old San Antonio, kind of preserved there. I guess Karam's is gone, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Karam's
we saw the
long
sign.
Gone. Yeah. Walgreens is there now.
That's
Don't
right.
Don't even get me started on Walgreens.
I ate at Karam's like 3 or 4 years ago. And
the salsa, we're still trying to find and duplicate it. I say we,
really?
Meaning my family. We're still trying to find a good salsa that can get even close to Karam's.
Yeah, we had.
Anybody knows? Like it's my show. Anybody knows?
Anybody knows? You can email. You can email. Feel free to email me, and I'll pass it on to you.
Come visit at Lanier. Come on over.
All right. And, so, okay, final grade for Gallo Pizzeria.
I gave it an 8 out of 10.
I would have to agree. It was a real surprise, honestly. For one thing, I didn't know anything about the restaurant. A few of these I know going in what it's about, and I guess I didn't pay attention when he was on the show. And I didn't expect the owner that we got. I didn't expect
definitely.
I didn't expect just the character that he was, the stories that he had. I mean, it was a real eye opener, I guess, that somebody, I guess, his age and his, I guess, race, for lack of a better word,
yeah.
You know, is running a place called Gallo Pizzeria on the west side, and is completely involved.
Yeah.
And is completely. He's not just a hands-off guy, you know, leaving it for the kids.
Somebody
to
else run it. Yeah.
You know, he's there. You know, he talks about trading stuff for pizzas.
Yeah, trade outs. You know. What was it that
it was a phone case.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
For his iPhone, he needed a new iPhone case, and he traded a guy a stuffed crust pizza for it. You know, just a real cool guy.
Super charismatic, down to earth.
Bob fell in love with him because he read Ayn Rand in the 4th grade.
Yeah.
So they shook hands. They had a nice libertarian handshake. He's the guy in the Ron Paul with the Ron Paul shoe polish on the back of his car.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, real surprise. If you want to, I mean, I recommend paying it a visit. Also, you can get delivery. They have their website.
And you can also call ahead and just go pick it up if you wanted to. They'll have it ready for you. Oh, I forgot to mention the brownies.
Oh, that's right. You had a brownie.
I did get to have one of, what is it? Steve's
Steven's Best Brownies.
No relation. Okay, Steven's Best Brownies. I bought 2, took them to school, ate it during my conference period. Best conference period ever. Okay, I waited for all the students to leave, got all the grades out of the way, you know, enjoyed that brownie immensely.
Does it have nuts in it?
No, it's just a plain nice cake brownie.
Cake brownie,
with mini chocolate chips on top.
Oh, very nice.
I mean, to die for.
Cool.
Nice glass of chocolate milk. Oh. You know, it's not even too chocolatey. I heard that, you know, the students were like, oh, sometimes brownies are too chocolatey. It's a brownie.
Is it Oak Farms chocolate milk? That's my favorite.
I make it myself because, you know, being Hispanic, I have to use the lactose intolerant milk. The lactate, whatever.
Yikes.
So I have to Hershey's it up.
That just sounds kind of gross. Lactose intolerant milk and Hershey's syrup?
It's better than Nesquik, okay, or better than Hill Country Fair chocolate syrup or the generic one. I mean, it was good.
Quick. I do like Quick a lot. I like the powder though. I'm old school. I remember the can.
I like the syrup. Oh, the can.
The can of Quick. You remember that? The powder.
I remember the can of Hershey's. The can where you had to open it with the bottle opener. Well, the lid would get all messed up.
I'm talking about the powder.
Yeah. I remember Quick and the powder. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Anyway, okay, if you want to join us like Steve did, you can email me at jaredkingery@woaitv.com or Cyber Bob, who's on assignment in Atlanta somewhere. I think he's doing a remote adventure lunch at a Waffle House.
Whoa.
I would hope so.
Lucky.
I know, right? Have you ever been to Waffle House?
I've been to Waffle House, yes, but not, you know, Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
I've been to a Waffle House in Atlanta. And you know, there's so many Waffle Houses there. This Waffle House I went to in Atlanta, you could literally see another Waffle House from its parking lot. That is how many Waffle Houses there are.
It's like the Starbucks of the South.
Yeah, I guess so. Get some smothered and covered hash browns.
Smothered and covered,
that's good stuff. All right, if you want to email Cyber Bob, email him at cyberbob@woaitv.com. And that's it for this week. Hey, man, thanks for joining us. It was a good time.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It was great. Join them. I mean, you will not be... you will be entertained. You will not be bored. Okay, don't switch those around.
That's a good testimony there. All right, till next time, have an adventurous lunch. Bye.
Go Vokes. This is where we wait for fade.
There
it is.